Hi guys, I feel like I'm really close to the window, but it's really bright, so anyway, this is going to be the top 10 baby names that I love, but I won't be using for baby number 2. These are, are going to be from the least loved, meaning I still love them, they're just not my top love all the way to the top. Obviously, the names that I have picked out for the baby, which I have both picked out, both first and middle name, aren't going to be on this list. So, anyway, I'm going to start off with my girl name because it is my least loved out of all of these, and it is Elizabeth. It is English, and it means my God is abundance. And I don't love it for the meaning. As you know, I'm not religious. If anything, I associate myself more with the Grecian polytheism type religion, which you'll notice a lot throughout this video, but I love the name. It's just beautiful. Has a lot of nicknames, which is what I look for in a name. You could be Liz, you could be Eliza, you could be Beth, but I'm not going to use it because it is my niece's name, and I can't repeat that. That wouldn't be fair to my sister. For my boy's name least favorite is Liam. Not my least favorite, my least loved, and it is Irish. It means helmeted, or is also known as the Irish form of William. That right there explains why I won't be using it. I can't have a Liam, and I can't have a William. Though I love that name. Like I said, I love names that I can pick out nicknames from, and Liam is way too short to do so. My next girl's name is Ingrid. I love that name. It's Swedish, and it means beautiful, and it is a beautiful name. That name I actually got from Miss Glamourati, Ingrid Nilsson. The first time I heard it, I loved the name. I hadn't ever heard of it, and I love unique names, and that is wonderful for me. I just love that name. But Zach hates it, so we want to agree on a name, and we won't be using that one. My next boy name is Aaron, and it is Hebrew. It means high mountain. I love Aaron. I don't know why I love that name. I know so many Aarons, and it's not particularly popular. I will have the spellings down below. It is the name. If I ever named a child Aaron, it would be the traditional spelling. So it's not unique, but I love that name. I love saying that name. My number 3 for girls, and this is Athena, and it is Greek, and Athena means praise, but she is also the goddess of wisdom, and I loved that. I love the name Athena. The reason I won't be using it is because somebody I know had recently named her daughter Athena, which is kind of like, oh, I could still do it because they don't live close, but I can't do that. I want my child's name to be unique and special to them, and I don't need an Athena to be in a room with each other, but I love the name Athena. I love Greek mythology so much, and Athena is probably my favorite of the goddesses. Here's another Greek name. Number 3 is Apollo, and it is Greek, and he is the goddess of the sun. And I love that name, but it is so unique. You don't hear any child being called Apollo. So it's too unique, but at the same time, I love that name. Number 2 is Aurora. This was actually the name I loved. He rolled on top of his toy. Aurora has been the name I've wanted to name my firstborn daughter since I was 6 years old. And the name of it, it's Italian. It means dawn, or in Roman mythology, she is the goddess of the morning. But I wanted to name my daughter Aurora after the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. I actually told my sister growing up that I wanted to name my daughter Aurora Borealis. Her first name would be Aurora, her middle name was Borealis. I don't know why now this isn't the name I still want, but I don't love it as much as I once did. I still love the name to bits, and I guess the names are never set in stone until you see your child. So maybe she'll look like an Aurora, if this is a girl, I might add. But yeah, it moved down. I do know somebody else who named their daughter Aurora, but I still love that name, and I was still willing to name my daughter Aurora. But for this pregnancy, I just don't think Aurora's going to cut it for the girl. For the boy's name, the second one is Carter. It is English, and it actually means one who drives a cart. But it's beautiful. I love that name. I actually got it from the Carter's brand of clothing, but I don't know. I don't know a Carter. So my top girl's name, and everybody's going to give me hate or something and say it's a boy's name, but it's not, and it is Artemis. Artemis is the goddess of the hunt and the moon, the twin to Apollo. So I guess if I have twins, I can name them Apollo and Artemis. But I love, love, love that name. And Artemis is such a strong goddess. She was Zeus's favorite, and she didn't care about men. She cared about what she needed to do, and that's why I love that name so much. There's just a lot of characteristics to Artemis that I would love to have in a child, but I won't be using it, although I love the name, and it probably would be a runner-up for the child if I decided she didn't look like what I had picked out. But yes, Artemis. The lighting keeps going all crazy because I look at my paper to make sure that I'm on the right track. My top boy's name, and everybody who knows me is going to be like, of course, we knew you would do that, is Albus. I love that name. Yes, after Albus Dumbledore, but that name is actually, Roman, and it means white and bright and joyful. And I just love the name. I love saying Albus. I love writing it out, and it's just, I don't know, brings out my nerdiness. I didn't get a chance to name William anything nerdy because it was Zach's decision to name him. We agreed if it was a girl, I got to name her. If it was a boy, he got to name him. But I love the name Albus. Of course, the name I picked out for my son is still unique, but I think Albus would be one name that everybody would know the meaning of, know where I got it from, and might have a little brief nostalgic moment that I do every time I hear that name. Might be a runner-up if we have another boy later down the line, but yeah, I love that name. So anyway, those are the light. That is the top baby names that I love that I won't be using for this one. Of course, when we find out what it is, I'm going to do a name reveal. It'll probably be a separate reveal from the gender reveal. If I can contain it, I might actually put it in there. Who knows? But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.